One of the easiest meals you can do is sheet pan fajitas. It's just a variety of vegetables and meat, and then you mix it up on a pan and put it in the oven and it takes care of itself. I'm just gonna start with the traditional mix here, some bell peppers and onion. Get that on a sheet pan. I'm using some parchment. You can use a silicone baking mat. It just makes for easy cleanup afterwards. And it's non-stick, of course. So let me spread these out. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. Whoa, juicy. And then I made my own fajita mixture, taco seasoning. It's really easy. Chili powder, cumin, paprika, salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder. You can add oregano, any flavors you want. Just mix up your own seasoning. You know, variety's the spice of life. Add whatever you want in here. Or you can get the pre-blended taco seasoning from the aisle, just whatever's easier for you. The thing I do with the sheet pan fajitas, go heavy on the seasoning. That's where all the flavor is gonna come from. So I tend to use a lot. Get it all mixed up. It'll give great color. You can add mushrooms. You could do this with portobello mushrooms. I mean, the variations are endless. You can just play around with whatever flavors you want. Add other vegetables. I mean, fajitas, this is the traditional way, but you can mix it up, make it your own. Okay, those look well coated. Nice, nice, nice. You want them to lay pretty flat so everything cooks evenly, gets a little char on there. Once the vegetables are set, we can do the chicken. I just cut up some chicken breast. I love this method because you can mix it up. You can do shrimp, steak, chicken. You can do a vegetable version with some portobello mushrooms. It's really endless here. So there's that. We're gonna go with the same mixture, some oil, and a generous amount of that seasoning. I like to make my own blend because I want to control the amount of salt. So usually I make a blend that's a little light on salt, and I can always add more salt if I need to. Get that well coated, mixed up. You can even do chicken thighs here. Those will be a little bit more juicy and tender. You want to make sure you don't overcook this chicken, but the peppers and vegetables cook really quick, so this will be ready in no time. We're gonna go a little bit more. Just make sure everything's well combined and then in one even layer so it cooks evenly, quickly, crisps up, get a little char on there is the hope. No naked spots. I'm searching for naked spots. All right, things are looking good. This looks like amazing fajitas. So all I need to do, throw this in the oven, and halfway through cooking, I'm gonna toss it around, let it finish cooking, and you've got fajitas, just like that. Oven cam! Catching what's happening in the oven. I'm oven cam! While that's in the oven, I like to prepare my other ingredients. I just have some tortillas here. You can do flour, corn. I've even done fajitas where you don't do a tortilla at all. I do it over rice or just plain, like over some salad greens. Really, fajitas, you can mix and match them however you want. So this is gonna be ready. I'm gonna throw these tortillas in the oven right before the fajitas are done cooking, just to warm the tortillas up. So these are gonna be on standby. And get all your other toppings ready if you wanna add cheese, sour cream. This comes together so quickly, so this is a good time to quickly clean up and then get all your toppings set. Now I just wait. Those fajitas smell so good cooking in the oven. One thing I like to do is you can prep those ingredients the night before. So chop up your vegetables, chop up your meat. You can even season it in advance just so it can marinate a little bit. And the next day when you get home and it's time for fajitas, just put it on a sheet pan, throw it in the oven. You can even find shortcuts at the grocery store. You can get pre-cut peppers, pre-cut onions. They even sell, I've seen it in the meat case, with the chicken comes with some pre-cut vegetables. It's like a fajita kit. So take shortcuts if you need it. Tossing these veggies up a little bit. Spread them flat. Get that chicken. Oh, nice and juicy. All right, let that finish going. I'm gonna grab these and throw those in. Quicker than takeout, quicker than DoorDash, easier than Grubhub. Let's get these fajitas over there. And our tortillas. Nice and toasty. Toasty, toasty. And the rest is up to you. Start with your base. Load it up. Mega fajita. And load it up with your toppings. This smells so good. I'm such a fan of cumin. My spice blend had extra cumin in it because that is one of my favorite flavors. So that's what's awesome about making your own fajita seasoning. Customize it to how you like it. Just need to find some hot sauce. And we're in business. Look how good that looks. And it really happened and came together like so quickly. That was a big bite, I'm sorry. I'm really hungry, so. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I took a big bite and I'm supposed to be talking, and here I am just chewing. What's so great about the sheet pan cooking method is it's built for a crowd. You can prep 2 sheet pans, get one in the oven, cook that one, have the other one behind it, and feed a crowd with mittens on. Quick, easy, and cleanup is gonna be a breeze.